So Apex Ammunition launched a 910 TSS turkey hunting load. I think we should try to find out what the best choke tube is. Carlson's and Muller gave me several of the choke tubes used in this video. Apex gave me the ammunition, Mossberg gave me the shotgun, and Holosun gave me the red dot. George here, back at you again with the New Hunter's Guide YouTube channel and podcast. I'm a regular hunter who just so happens to have a PhD and a low tolerance for marketing hype, trying to help you figure out what really works and what doesn't. And today we are gonna put this brand new Apex load to the test. I guess it's actually been out for a season or two. This is their TSS 910 stacked load. All right, two different sizes of TSS, number 9s and number 10s. This is a 3-inch shell, 2 1/4 ounces, traveling at 1,190 feet per second. This is a monster load right here, over 1,000 pellets per shell. All right, and we're gonna test it through a variety of choke tubes today. I've got here an entire set. Now, before we go any further, you guys keep this straight. This is not about what brand of choke tube is better, what type or model of choke tube is better. We are testing constriction. I've got 4 Carlson's choke tubes and a Muller choke tube. All right, we're not trying to figure out what brand is the best. We're trying to figure out what constriction is the best. And to test that, I've got right here a Carlson Sporting Clays choke tube, extra full. But George, that's not a turkey choke. Yeah, right, exactly. Who says you have to use a turkey choke? Let's see what an extra full does. Constriction 0.69. And here I've got a Carlson's turkey choke. No frills, 0.670 constriction. They just call it the turkey choke. Then right here I've got your Longbeard XR turkey choke, 0.660 constriction. And then right here I've got the heavyweight TSS choke tube at a ridiculous 0.640 constriction. And then you've got your Muller UFO turkey choke tube at, we don't know what constriction. Muller doesn't list constrictions. They go by geometry. It's a completely different choke tube system. So we're gonna run all 4 of these choke tubes together to try to figure out which constriction is the best for this particular ammo. Now we're gonna head down to the range and we're gonna run this ammo and these choke tubes through my Mossberg 940 Pro Turkey with its 24-inch barrel topped with a Holosun 507K red dot. All right, let's go and see what happens. We are down at the range. We've got our extra full choke tube at 0.690 constriction. And let's take our first shot here with the Apex at 50 yards. All right, we'll change chokes and hit it again. And now we've got our turkey choke tube here at 0.67 constriction. All right, we'll swap out another one. Now I've got the Longbeard XR choke tube at 0.660. Two more to go. And now we've got the Federal Heavyweight TSS choke rated at 0.64 with our Apex. In case you wondered, yes, I am shooting offhand today. I've been finding that the tripod has been messing up my shooting position, and I think I'm actually more accurate shooting offhand even at this range. All right, let's go. All right, one last choke tube to go. And last but not least, we have our Muller UFO choke tube. All right, guys, we're gonna go take a look at this paper. But first, let me invite you to hit the thumbs up button if you've been liking this video. If you like field test reviews, kicking the tires on assumptions, you might wanna go ahead and hit subscribe as well. This is a good channel for you. All right, let's go see how we did. Well, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dead turkeys here. I got all 5 of these pieces of paper laid out. Now, I'm gonna zip through these pretty quick. Of course, you guys could rewind, freeze, pause, whatever you wanna do, take a long look at them, but then I'll count them all up at the end. But let's go ahead and see what we did. First up, we've got the extra full choke tube. All you need to kill a turkey right there. And we got our turkey choke tube. Great pattern. We got our long-beard choke tube. I think a bit tighter. Then we've got our heavyweight TSS choke tube. Really good. Then we have the Muller UFO turkey choke tube. Very nice as well. All right, so all 5 of these, really good options either way. Which one is the best and how do the constrictions compare? I'm gonna count up every single pellet in the densest part of the pattern in a 10-inch circle and get you guys the numbers right here in a chart. Now the work begins. Guys, you know what? I don't like TSS turkey ammo anymore. I just don't like it. I had to count 1,500 pellets for this test. 1,500 itty bitty little teeny weeny number 9 and number 10 pellets. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna just sit here and wait for you to click the like button. Go ahead, I got time. Click the like. Why would you not click the like button? You should definitely subscribe. Why would you make it to this point in the video and not subscribe? I'll wait for you. Go ahead. All right, now let's go ahead and take a look at this data right here. Check this out, guys. Extra full choke tube, 260 pellets in a 10-inch circle. 260 pellets, that'll kill any turkey that ever walked on planet Earth. Oh my goodness. The turkey choke tube, 305 pellets in a 10-inch circle at 50 yards. Not 40 yards, 50 yards. Longbeard choke tube, 379 pellets in a 10-inch circle. Heavyweight TSS choke tube, 313 pellets in a 10-inch circle. And then the UFO choke tube, 287 pellets in that circle. So if you look at the percentage of pellets in the circle, 24, 28, 35, 29, and 26. Now guys, why are we doing this test here at 50 yards? The reason is any TSS load for what this stuff costs ought to enable you to punch out further than 40 yards. All right, it has to extend your range, so we tested at 50 yards. Now, also, my rule of thumb here is I want to see at least 100 pellets in a 10-inch circle at whatever range I plan to hunt. Whether it's 30 yards, 40 yards, 50 yards, steel, lead, TSS, whatever, I want to have at least 100 pellets in the 10-inch circle, and we crush that with every single choke tube. Now, what I thought here was most interesting is that the best constriction that we saw for this ammo was 0.660. Going all the way down to 0.64 did not help it. The pattern actually got worse. So somewhere in there is a point of diminishing returns. Some ammo, they like to be choked down tighter. This one does not. So very interesting data here. See here how the federal heavyweight TSS did in the exact same test. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Till next time, God bless you and go get them in the woods.